we were in the mood for a road trip. And we wanted to see how much we could pack into 5 days on the road in Southern California. On the previous episode, we went kayaking in La Jolla, surfing at San Onofre, camping in San Clemente, and explored the mountain bike trails of Aliso Viejo. Now, we pick back up with Mike and Mario in downtown LA. Over the past decade, development in downtown LA has become abundant. New commercial and residential high-rises have ballooned the population, creating a dense metropolitan area within the expansive city.
Pinatas everywhere.
And from a culinary standpoint, downtown LA has a lot to offer. There's fine dining, hip hangouts, and flavorful options on every street corner, if you know where to look.
I'm a little hungry. I could eat. Got any ideas?
I don't, but I know someone who does.
I got you covered.
Meet Bill Esparza, James Beard award-winning writer, author of LA Mexicano, and chef. If you're hungry in Los Angeles, there's no one better to show you around. Stop 1, Sonora Town, a restaurant run by Jennifer Feltham and Teodoro Diaz Rodriguez Jr., named after the small Mexican border town of Sonora, where Teodoro grew up.
Sonora in general, they're very good at carne asada. They're one of the best that do it.
But this is cabeza, which is the
Head meat.
the head.
Yeah.
The dome.
Ooh, dig in.
Whoa. This food's insanely good.
Last 2 bites, gone. So good. So good.
I'm gonna have to pace myself, dude. We got a full day of eating that.
And a lot of it's the surfer food groups.
Okay.
Well, that's just the beginning. You ready for more?
I could do this all day.
Let's keep
Stop
it
number
moving.
2, let's go.
All right, let's go. We're off.
Stop 2, the Piñata District's Mercado Olympic.
Here's where our community comes to shop for spices, herbs, regional soft drinks, fireworks. Pretty much anything that our community needs to cook and to throw a party.
And there's some carnitas at Carnitas Los Gabrieles.
The people from Michoacán, they specialize in carnitas. That's their thing. It's part of their culture. So let's have the real thing.
This looks incredible.
And finally, stop 3, the Mercado La Paloma, to visit Gilberto at Holbox, a Michelin Guide restaurant serving up Yucatan cuisine.
Holbox is a seafood concept by Gilberto Cetina Jr. It's Yucatan style, Baja style, and also LA style. I would say it's the best raw seafood in Los Angeles.
All right, so we got our take on pasta faja fish taco. Then we have a very traditional Yucatecan pulpo en su tinta.
Wow.
Hope you guys like it.
You gotta try a bite of this.
We got to see 3 Mexican states in one day. We went to Sonora in northern Mexico. We went to Michoacán for carnitas. We went to the Yucatan, Holbox for fish tacos. So what do you say? Another taco tour next time?
Definitely next time. But right now, we gotta go snowboarding.
I think we gotta go to the snow, yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
But thank you, Bill.
Thanks a lot, guys.
It's been a pleasure, sir. You're a taco god.
Taco God.
You heard him. It's time to hit the slopes. Just 2 hours east of LA takes Mike and Mario into the snow-capped San Bernardino Mountains. As you can see, that doesn't look like the mountains. Let us explain. Mike and Mario had grand plans of hitting the slopes, but the 2-wheel drive in the van wasn't going to cut it. So they opted to head to the desert for some rest and relaxation. However, part of our production crew managed to safely brave the elements. So, Zach, Luke, you're up. Big Bear Mountain Resort has 3 peaks, Bear Peak, Silver Mountain, and Goldmine Mountain, each sitting at around 8,500 feet of elevation. And the mountain is home to a world-class terrain park. But for those of us who aren't looking for jumps and extreme terrain, such as our production crew, there are still plenty of family-friendly options. Hold on, Zach, duck. Guys, have fun, and just try not to get hurt. As luck would have it, the guys managed to meet up with local pro Mike Gray, who invited them to spin a couple of laps. Thanks for showing us around, Mike. Now, let's get back to the desert to check in with our guys. After going hard all day on snow, you might be interested in some relaxation. And there's no better place for relaxation than Desert Hot Springs. Renowned for its water quality, Desert Hot Springs is home to dozens of boutique hotels and spas, like Azure Palms, where Mike and Mario are about to take a dip.
It was nice.
This ain't a bad place to be, that's for sure.
After soaking in some mineral water, Mike and Mario wanted to learn about the history of Desert Hot Springs, and that calls for a visit to Cabot's Pueblo Museum. Cabot's Pueblo Museum was once the home of Cabot Yerxa, an early 1900s explorer who discovered the hot mineral aquifer in Desert Hot Springs.
That's crazy, dude. Look at this bed.
After his discovery, Cabot decided to settle,
Hello?
That thing's sick.
building his home with found and reclaimed materials from all over the Coachella Valley. The home is a testament to the reduce, reuse, recycle spirit of early homesteaders who had to adapt to the harsh conditions of desert life.
Oh, sick.
After experiencing some desert relaxation and learning some history, it's time for some desert thrills. Let's go rip some ATVs.
This is a lecture on survival.
Wholesome fun.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the desert and head back to the coast. 2.5 hours west takes the guys to their hometown of San Diego, but they're not going home quite yet.
We're not?
There's still daylight, so let's take advantage of it. We're heading to the famed Torrey Pines glider port to sync up with pilot Robbie to close this road trip out in style.
We're at Torrey Pines Glider Port, San Diego. When people come to the glider port, they can expect an adventure, great time flying, and beautiful views.
I just saw someone run off a cliff and my anxiety levels went.
Let's give it a go.
Torrey Pines glider port has been in operation for over 100 years,
Only for you, Visit California. Only for you.
and it's the go-to for hang gliding and paragliding in Southern California.
Okay, go ahead and roll around it. I'm running.
No way.
Yeah, Mike! Leaning right.
This guy went for it, man. He's a ripper.
That was fun. Well, it feels weird walking again. I got so used to flying.
So, this is where Mike and Mario's adventure comes to an end. Over the past 5 days, they went kayaking, surfing, camping, mountain biking, all sorts of taco tasting, snowboarding, well, sort of. They hit the spa, they went sightseeing, ATVing, and now paragliding. That's a pretty good trip. Anything they missed? Let us know, because we're off to NorCal next.